The problem with smart intellectuals is that sometimes they are too smart and they over intellectualize things. And so that's what came to mind to my mind as I was watching a very prominent French scholar explaining why nowadays kids, by kids I mean people between the ages of 18 and 35, they cannot have committed relationships. They can date for like 3 weeks, and then that dating is based on physical attraction, which is normal. There's nothing wrong with that, but they cannot transform that initial attraction into a committed relationship. And he appeals to a variety of facts, of things to explain that, including an appeal to brain growth in relation to the previous generations, which is kind of comical because brain growth explanations don't work. It's in short periods of time. It's a little bit, it's too much of an it's not credible as an explanation. There is a simple explanation: is that the people who are the young people today, their parents are the first generation to have experienced widespread separation and divorce of their parents. Yeah. So these kids, they grew up in homes which are especially in Europe, especially in France, in one parent homes very often, or in families which have where one parent has divorced, remarried. Re-divorced and re-remarried. Sometimes you can go on like 4 or 5 times. It's a mess. And so this generation, their parents, have inherited that from the previous generation. So the late 1960s, the early 1970s generation, which is the first generation to where you had a widespread divorce and separation, free love, they call it. So now it makes sense that these kids, these people who are between the ages of 18-35, that they cannot take commitment seriously because they see that commitment doesn't last, that they sit with their parents, they sit with their grandparents.